The area around North Mississippi contains many places where history was made, especially during the war between the states. One such place in Prentiss County between Boonville and Baldwin. WCBI's Jeremy Wiggins was at Bryce's Crossroads as history was on display.
As you walk across Bryce's Crossroads, what you see now isn't that much different than what you might have seen back on June 10, 1864. On that day, Union General Samuel Sturgis was defeated by a much smaller Confederate force led by General Nathan Bedford Forrest.
It doesn't have a lot of development, so you still have kind of the setting that you'd have seen during the Civil War when they actually had a battle.
Coming to this historical site means that you're stepping back into time, back to a time when things were done by hand and sweat, and a time that might seem a lot simpler.
A lot of what we do and a lot of the things that are out here are things that are no longer seen in the day-to-day lives of people.
The people involved in these living history demonstrations want to make sure that the public are educated in history.
To the victors goes the spoil. Because the Union won the war, they got to ride it the way they wanted to.
Some people may think that because Bryce's Crossroads doesn't carry the weight of a name like Gettysburg or Bull Run, that it wasn't that major of a battle historically. But the lessons learned here back then are still being learned today.
It's got a lot of significance being that it's still been taught and employed even in today's military, and it was taught at West Point.
Here at the Battle of Bryce's Crossroads, history really does come alive. But the biggest lesson that we learn is that history isn't something that we should wait for a reenactment to learn about. It's something that we should learn about all of the time, or we could repeat the mistakes that have been made. At the Battle of Bryce's Crossroads in Baldwin for WCBI News, I'm Jeremy Wiggins.